All right, we are live. Cajun Coin Hunter here today with you, aka Boudreaux. Let's see. Oh, I had my Boudreaux hat on earlier, Cajun hat, and I swapped it out for the Evinrude hat. Made that video earlier. All right, kill that live side. All right, what's up, field guy? Yeah, you at work? All right, cool with that. Doctor Who came in Nunk Bradley's live stream earlier and said Saints and Chiefs play tonight. I'm like, what? I thought that was Monday night. I had to make sure. Looked up Saints, yeah, Monday night. So I typed in Bradley's chat. Not till Monday night. So I guess Doctor Who was wanting to see the Saints play pretty bad. Mike Badger, what's up, Mon Ami? How you doing? Oh boy. What kind of weather you had the other night over there, Mike? I know you was in the hills up there, the top of the hills up in either Georgia or South Carolina or something, in that eastern Tennessee side a while back. So how'd you fare out on the top of that mountain for that storm? I know you got some weather off of that thing. No matter where you was, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Tennessee, just now drying out. Golly, man. You think you got good enough reception to jump in here? Just now drying out, man. I bet. Oh, I hope you had a top on your Jeep. Well, them things made for floods anyway. Frosty, what's up, man? Oh shit, let me send you a link. I forgot to send you a link. Hey boy, huh? What I'm gonna do with myself there? Forgetting to send links out to people. I knew I was forgetting somebody. Do 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 do. Slow since I'm alive. Glad I didn't have to wait for it to open and all that. Bring up the Gmail. Man, that'd have been something else. David Carlisle. Dave's not here, man. What's up, David? Yeah, a few guys working tonight. Let's see. There we go. Might as well send Mike his too. Oh, I can try to jump in. All right, good. Well, I'm sending you the link anyway. Oh, wait a minute. Is it the 2019 posted, Mike? Anyway, let me do this. Let me make sure I got the link copied. Okay. Oh, paste. Well, I don't know if you had two emails or not, Mike Badger. I don't know if you still had the same old one or that new one, or I don't know which one I sent it to. Posted 2019, whatever. All right. So, Frosty, check your email, Mike Badger. See if you can do yours. There's my honey, Miss Missy. I think I sent an email a text mix to Raging. Yeah, I did. Okay, send him a text mix. Oh yeah. I put out a video earlier on a little soldering iron that I got in. That Quico. Quico makes good T12 units. I've got a Caster T12, KSGER. Man, they make a good soldering iron. Got a good portable iron they sent me for a review. I got a video out on that, but it's a little Quico iron, a little cheap, you know. I mean, very, very low priced. I mean, I told myself, hell, if it don't work, at least I got the tip. You know, the tip is worth more than that, the whole damn thing. So, you know, it's a win-win situation. You can't lose. You know, I mean, yeah, you get butt hurt because it don't work. You know, like, but me, I mean, I look at the silver lining in that cloud. You know, like, hey, I got a tip out of the deal at least. You know, I got my money's worth. I mean, the T12 tips, man, those things are, you know, $4 or $5 a piece. You know, if you get a Hakko one with a Hakko name on it, $20. Yeah, well, I don't know if they're $20 anymore. I know they used to be, but yeah, Hakko, man, you blue and yellow. Yeah, you paying for the name brand there. I got a KSGER. I'll put up against any Hakko soldering iron, T12. Okay, T12. I'll put that up against anyone. You know, within that class, you know, 75 watt class. Yeah. You know, and then I can get a KSGER 3.1 that'll do 100 watts instead of 75. 100 watts is a lot of power. And that little soldering iron I made a video on today, I reviewed today, that thing boasts 96 watts. I'll tell you what, it impressed me with a PL259 connector. What's happening, Frosty?
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, nothing. Talking about a little soldering iron I got in the mail a couple days ago. Yesterday, day before yesterday.
What'd you get?
Little soldering iron, a little Quico T75 kit. You know, you get the tip and the soldering iron, a little portable. Make up a wire. You know, you can get the little Type C female.
Electric or gas?
Huh? No, it's not a gas. It's a battery.
Nice.
Like a LiPo, like for RC helicopter, RC planes, they make the 24-volt battery.
Yeah.
Got the, you know, and they got a little XT60 plug on it. Well, you make up a wire. Let me get my wire. Be right back. This is a 5521 plug. Let me do this.
Okay.
That's a 5521, okay? Like a 5525. It's a 2.1 instead of a 2.5. That plugs in, and this end, where's it at? Oh, this end, you hook it to a battery, a power supply, 24 volt. This will work on 12 volts to 24. Just so happen I got a 30-volt power supply, you know, adjustable, a laboratory style.
Gotcha.
Louisiana High Ride, how you doing, Shat? Anyway, I did a review on this thing. It did the job. Okay. Is it like my T12 iron, you know, station like this? Yes and no. I would put this up against a 40-watt Weller or a 60-watt Weller that you buy at a hardware store for $40, you know, and this one wasn't but like $5. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's got this one that got a BC2 tip with it. It's a T85 tip. the new technology tip, like the T12s and the C210s. I made a typo today when I made that review video. I said 215. That's a 210 tip. There's that one right there. That's a little T85 tip that just slips in here, and it's done. You know, put
Nice.
this little cap on it to keep it from falling out. My other one, that just pops in. I don't need a cap like this. This one here, it just snaps in. Those are the T12 tips. Pop that in there. Snap. It's locked in there. Oh, good thing my iron was sleeping. I thought I seen 350 watts. I mean, degrees. That's my. It's sleeping. That's a smart station I got over there. It goes to sleep after so long. I don't usually leave it on, but I've been using it quite a bit lately.
Up here, I've got my Weller, and then I left it at the old job. I had a battery one. You know what it was? It was a Home Depot, a Ryobi, and it was a station. You plug their 18-volt battery into it, and
Yeah.
it had the tray, the stand, and everything. And you know that piece of shit worked pretty good. It was very inexpensive.
Oh, really? I know the Milwaukee ones. Those are like the M12s
Oh, they're
batteries.
pricey. They're
Oh,
pricey.
yeah, those are $150 soldering irons. But those
No,
are
this one.
the old technology ceramic type, you know, with the T18 tips on them.
Yeah, yeah. No, this was an old style. This still had a cord and a wand and a stand.
Like
It
those
it
tips
was
there.
just it was just set up to take their 18-volt battery, and I want to say it was like $35, $40. I was
That's
happy
not
with it.
bad. It's not bad
No,
at all. As
it
long as it
always
works.
yeah, it always did the job for me. You know, I never had a problem with it.
Just hooked up the Tahoe to my new semi. You bought you a new truck? You must be
Truck.
taking some. Or you, if you bringing your nieces up there with you, back home with you for the holidays, you must be taking some time off. Unless you bring it with you and let you got to sleep on that new truck. Because I know you got a day cab, you know, non-sleeper.
Oh man, bunch of children running around in there. No fun.
Two nieces he's bringing back to New York with.
Where's Raging Cajun at?
He'll be up in a little bit, I guess. I seen him at Tex-Mex. Oh, you bought a sleeper. Okay. Fly on the wall. What's up, Ron?
I don't know why my old boss, every time he'd rent a truck, I'd tell him, get a sleeper. He always wanted a damn day cab. But see, he's only about 5'5", so it didn't make no difference to him. But you get any height
Yeah,
on
he could
you at
stand up
all,
in that.
yeah, any height on you at all, and those things just get uncomfortable real fast.
Oh man, I had a buddy of mine. He had a KW. Man, he had a nice KW, the old style, you know, straight hood, not the
Yeah.
anteater style, the model before it, the anteater. And he had that truck for sale. I sold it for him. I had a picture of it in my radio shop. And dime bag coins, what's going on, buddy? And a picture of it, and he hauled for, I forget who it was he hauled for. It was antique furniture and stuff, real expensive loads. And he wouldn't do no loading, unloading. Every day, you know, he went to the site where whatever he had to haul, people would load his truck, and then he would bring it to the designation, and he had people unloading it. You know, he never touched product at all.
Well,
He would haul a lot of antique stuff. I forget the company he was leased to, but that was one hell of a truck. He had that double sleeper, extra tall with the windows in the top. 10 speed. Oh boy, I don't Yeah, I get along with a 10-speed. I like a 15-speed. 13.
13's about right.
13. I had a 13 in my Western store,
So I'll tell you
and
what.
good
I'll
for
tell you what.
construction work.
I would take a 10 over a Super 8 or a Freightliner 9 any day.
Well, 10 over, 10 over like 7-speed Spicer, like them little Peterbilt little tandem dumps and trailers. They low powered engines,
Yeah.
no horsepower hardly at all. 7 speeds. You're not climbing no Lake Charles Bridge with that. You know,
Well, they used to put a.
you're in first gear by the time you get to the top of the Lake Charles Bridge on I-10. That's a steep bridge. I mean, you're in first gear. First or second with those little Peterbilts that Port Aggregates had. Man, that my Western Star, I'm catching gears on the way up because if you heading eastbound, you get on out of Westlake, you get on the interstate going eastbound, you at the foot of the bridge. Yeah, if you're an 18-wheeler, if you ain't got no power and you ain't got no setup drivetrain just right, you're gonna be in first gear at the top of the bridge. I mean, second gear climbing, first gear at the top. Yeah, you hindering traffic. My Western Star, I was catching gears all the way up.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, 350 and a 13-speed and 411s for the rears. So I could have got away with 390s, but I had 411s.
Depends on the tire.
Could have had 433s or 444s. I had 444s in International. I had one time a little 290 Cummins and a 10-speed. That one had a 10-speed, and that was the first truck. The second truck with that Western Star, man. I was Cadillacing with that thing.
I don't know. That 290 Cummins was no joke. I mean, they weren't rated that.
Oh, it wasn't. No, that was the same block as the 350.
Yeah, they ran good. They ran real good.
I had a little button in the had a button on it in the pump on both my trucks. You can put a button in them for the fuel pressure.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just that. You gotta have a mechanic do it and all that stuff, and sync it. You don't want too much pressure and all that crap. Rail pressure.
There was a range, I forget, before the Common Rail 5.9 pickups come out. Some of the early Dodge trucks, they had the inline injection pump on them. You could put, there was a plate, you could get a special front plate for the pump and a button you could stick in those things. A friend of mine worked for Gale Banks. He got a bunch of parts from over there. You upgrade the turbo and the exhaust and put that fuel button and plate in there. That would make those sons of bitches haul ass.
Oh, yeah. I had a buddy of mine, his rig he had, I think it was Mike Nimitz, the one that worked on mine. He was a cat guy, authorized cat service center at his shop. He was a Cummins man too, man. Just like Cat. He had it going on. He was a damn good mechanic. And if you wanted your truck right, he did it. It cost you a few dollars, but he did it. My buddy, he brought his to the shop for something, and the mechanic said, "Man, you got way too much rail pressure. I got to turn that." He said, "If you touch that truck," he said, "you ain't coming to work tomorrow." Okay, why is that? He said, "Because I'm whipping your ass today. You won't be able to get up out of bed to come to work tomorrow." So a guy says, "Whoa." Yeah, he said, "Don't mess with my fuel side. I didn't bring it here for that." You know how they want to upsell you and all that, do stuff off the tick. Once you sign an invoice, you allowing them to do anything you want on your vehicle at a dealership.
Ooh. No.
I mean, he didn't have no choice. He brought it to some shop, and in the area he was at, I forget what he brought it in for. Rear end noise or something, I forgot. But anyway, I don't know why they mess with his fuel. Checked his fuel rail pressure and all that. I need some lemonade. I'll be right back.
Oh, yeah, I guess that leaves me in charge. I wonder if I can see the comments here. What do we got here? Missy. Hello, Dimebag Coins. Hi, Scott. Fly on the wall 367. All right. Not a whole lot going on yet, but it's early yet. It's only 5:21. I have a feeling we'll get some more visitors here shortly. I got my little energy drink. I'm going to see if they'll open up the gate for me. I can get us into the shop, and we'll see what we got to work on here tonight. I know there's a couple of guys screaming for their engine here, or else I'd be at home getting ready to take a nap. I'll wait for Boo to come back.
All right. I had to lean off the dock while I was at it.
Well, I'm going to get out the car here and see if I've got access to the shop.
See if you got a what?
Well, I'm up here at job number 2. Let's see if they'll open the gate for me. The boss isn't here yet.
Oh, okay.
I know I got 2 motors to work on in there, a little Ford and a little Chevrolet, and all I'm waiting on is, I think, some rings, and I can work on that big old Chrysler. Get that out of here. I got 3 they want to get rid of this weekend.
There you go. That's right, David Carlisle. Just lean off the dock moment brought to you by Grumpy Stack Tires. Buy stacks. Grumpy Stack Tires, that is.
Grumpy Stack.
Located in Ville Platte, Louisiana, home of the Million Mile Tire. I mean, you ship it, they'll handle it.
All right. Give me 1 second there, Boo. I'll be right back.
All right, not a problem. Let's see. I'm going to hook up the scope. See if I can get a background for the coins. Yeah.
Am I going to get a lesson on coins today?
I'm going to scope a few coins. So I'm going to break out the scope, microscope. Got some change that I'm going through. I don't see any silver in the dimes and the quarters. I don't see any shiny sides, edges yet.
I never see that. Of course, I don't look at nickels enough.
Yeah, nickels, you don't. Now, I can tell a nickel, a silver nickel. If it's mixed up with a bunch of other nickels, I can tell a silver nickel. Which, yeah, they do make silver nickels. War nickels. All right, let's see. Let me switch cameras. Hook up the scope cam. Well, yeah, there you are.
Well, I've been working my tail off at this new gig, building all these fuel pumps.
That'll work, huh?
And I got the whole shelf stocked up. I was feeling pretty proud. Everybody'd walk by and look at it and wanted to take a picture because, you know, they aren't even advertising their pumps on the distributors' websites right now because they haven't had anybody there to build them. So I got to feeling pretty good. And then today, the guys come over and they start grabbing them off the shelf. every piece that I made, including the 2 I was working on today. They grabbed them, boxed them up, and they're shipping them out in one order.
Wow.
And I still got 7 more to build to fill out that order.
All right, we're pretty clear right there, focused in.
That looks pretty good. What is that, a
Yes.
2018?
18. Can y'all see that pretty good? Or do I have to do this?
Oh,
It's more better.
that's bright and clear right there.
More better. Halfway there now. You know what? I tell you what. Let's do it like this. How's that? We still got you in the picture. All right. Damn old shield penny, boy. Damn. Stupid shield. Like Big T Coin says.
Liberty.
$2020. $1988. I'm getting a little bit older right there.
David, you don't like the shield, huh?
Yeah, I do. But they all zinc though.
David Carlisle says stupid shield. He don't like it.
Yeah, that's just a saying that Big T Coins gave him stupid shield. See, like these 90s. Oh, wait a minute, 98 here. Let's see. Close AM. Or is it a wide AM? We're looking for a wham. No.
America.
No wham. No wide AM. See right here? Let me
what am I looking for?
Well, let me break out my little pointy thing.
Oh, God damn it.
Okay. Oh. Right here. Between the A and the M on the bottom.
Yeah.
98, 99, and 2000s. 98, I think, is the one that you want. That's the one that's less made. I think it's a 98. Anyway, they touching almost right here. What you want is a wham, a wide AM. You want some space in between that bottom A and that M.
Little misstamp.
Yeah, they used a different die. Okay, when the dies break, well, they used all their dies up, and they had to use the proof dies. Okay, and the proof dies were wide. The design was just a little bit different that they used, and I think it was from the year before or something, and that's why it was a wide AM like that. This is a close AM. So, but you see, like this is a zinc penny that's copper plated, okay? And I mean, look how old it is. It's 26 years old, and it looks good,
right?
For its age, okay? You get these stupid shields right here, and guess what? I've seen them 2 years old. They self-destructing. You know, all kind of zinc blisters on them. They corroded because it's a zinc coin with a copper plate. You know, very thin copper plate. And these, I think the copper plate on these are thicker than these. You know, because they just hold up so much better. You can get coins that are like 4 and 5 years old. Man, they all ate up, look like a rat chewing on them or something, you know. Yeah. So that's one reason, you know, stupid shields. 2022.
I wonder why you would use copper as the harder material. I mean, you'd think they'd anodize under it. Or maybe the copper won't clad to the anodizing.
What do you mean anodizing?
I mean, if you wanted it to live, you could hard anodize it, right?
Well, it's a zinc coin with a copper plating on it. So that's two different metals, okay? And you know about two, like stainless and aluminum,
Yeah.
especially in salt water on like a shrimp boat.
Totally dissimilar.
You got aluminum boat, solid aluminum boat with stainless steel rigging, or stainless steel bolts on aluminum rigging. Okay,
right.
That's two different metals, and it stuff corrodes like that.
Boy, somebody cut his face up, didn't they?
Yeah, they knifed him pretty good. That's some rim marks, 2013, Philadelphia.
No, I got nothing but silver coins in my pocket. Dimes.
Look at that. Nice full steps on that. Well, no, they got a little break on it, but nice full steps, which, boy, it's hard to find them in the 60s with full steps. Kind of hard to find them with 4 steps, much less 5 full steps. The new modern dies, man, it's full steps on Monticello. The steps going up to the door, you can see all full steps there. A lot of people say, man, I got full steps. Yep, all modern coins, nickels will have full steps. They think they got something, and actually they don't. Here's a regular. Oh, Lord, deal 64. Oh, we got to get that out of circulation. Denver at that. Man, they made billions of coins. Billions of
Thanks, brother.
2020 Denver.
Hi, bad doggy.
Oh, here's an old, looks like an older coin. See what year that is. 78, yeah.
I have to see what's in my pocket. I think all I got silver change in there.
No pennies? Oh,
No
2017p. 17p caught my eye, but it's the pennies out of 2017. The penny got 2017 pennies got the P on them, mint mark.
All these dimes have mint marks on them. I don't know if that means anything.
Looking for, is it a 92? I think. No mint mark. That's a coin that's worth a little bit of lunch money.
Only penny I got on me is a 1998, and it looks like a D, but yeah, that's a D.
My little baby girl Amber has a birthday. Bon fête, Amber. Oh, tomorrow. Well, bon fête. Happy birthday. David Carlisle said cam, no wham. There was a cam, but I was looking for a wham. It's a 92 penny that you're looking for a close AM on. And Four North Coins, he found 2 of those suckers. $10,000 coins. Found 2 within a month, if I'm not mistaken. Or 2 months. Found 2 of them. $10,000 a piece. Man, the guy, man. Wish I had that kind of luck.
I got a nickel here, says 1974 on it.
See something here.
A bunch of quarters with different pictures on them. Jesus, no two are the same anymore.
The women quarters.
Yeah. There's another nickel, 2001. Oh, yeah, here's your Liberty 2023D. Who is that?
Oh, what? Oh, 2023. Okay.
Liberty 2023D. That's Jefferson. That's Hefferson right there.
Hefferson.
Yeah, so I got 74. I got 2001. What is that mint mark there? 2001 with an R or a D? That's got to be a D.
D or a P?
I think that's a D.
See the P right here?
Oh, I see the P.
Yeah, right under the date. At the base of the neck. Nape of the neck.
Yeah. Now I got dimes. D 2011. I've got P 2005. This one looks like
She's
he's
gonna
been
be 30 and she's our youngest. Yeah, my youngest daughter's 32.
1983.
Maybe 33. 2005 Denver. Different design on that one.
I got a 2006 Denver dime right here. Nothing spectacular in my pockets.
Yeah, you know how much that dime's worth?
10
A
cents.
dime. A dime, yeah. This one got some gum or something on it. Nasty.
Oh, let's see.
2014 Denver.
Okay, you need to calm down there, Dougie Face. We ain't gonna have none of that.
That dog wanting to gnaw on your leg.
No, on it, hump it, I don't care. As long as he does it somewhere else. Here we go. The dungeon. And my little Ford awaits me. I'll get me some juice on my phone and get plugged back in where you can see me here in just a minute. I hope. Wow, we got Pontiacs, we got Chevrolets, we got Fords, we even got a Packard inline 8 in here.
Pontiac, damn. They don't make those no more.
I think
That's it for the pennies. Now we got is nickels and dimes and quarters left.
I think this one here is a 400.
Engine?
Yeah. 10 engines.
400.
400.
Get that stroke of 400 going, man.
Well, hell, they made a whole bunch of them things. That was like Pontiac's 400 was like Chevrolet's 350.
Correct.
They put them in everything. They had to be just a little bit better.
Yeah, but I tell you what, in Pontiacs, man, Oldsmobile engines, you know, like the old 290, 350 Oldsmobile, 452 Oldsmobile engine, that big V8 they had, big rockets, man. That was some good
455.
No, they didn't make the rocket in the 455. Well, back in 1963, they didn't make a 455.
Oh no, they had
452
was the big one.
452.
Yeah, they were
an Oldsmobile. I got reminded of that a while back. He went somewhere. Southern Coin Hunter, what's up, Van the man? Check your email, dude. You back? So
that was my old boss, Larry Ofria. That was his favorite engine, was the Oldsmobile, the early Olds. 371 and 394.
And 390s were good. Delta, what was it? Which cop car they had?
Delta 88s and your 94s.
No, it wasn't a Delta. I think it was a cop car. They had the police interceptor package in it. And had the 390.
Ford. Yeah, Fords were 352 and 390 police interceptor.
Bonneville?
No. Those were Fords.
No, 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 no. I'm thinking of Bonneville. No, this was a car that a friend of mine's mama had. It was her car. The dad had a truck, and it was an Oldsmobile car that they used for police. The police were using at the time. This was before the Crown Vics and all that. I want to say it was a 390. Didn't yeah, Oldsmobile had a 390.
394.
394.
Yep.
Oldsmobile didn't have a straight up 390.
No, Cadillac had a 390 and Ford had a 390.
Okay, which Ford had a 390 car, cop
Oh
car?
shit. Everything used a 390.
Before the Crown.
All the Galaxies,
This is
Fairlanes.
back in the early 70s, I want to say. Mid 70s.
Mid 70s, they were phasing them out. They were phasing them out for the Clevelands and the 400s and the 429s and 460s, but your Galaxies and your LTDs might have had 390s in them.
No, this was a bigger car. It wasn't an LTD.
Your Thunderbirds.
No, it wasn't a T-Bird.
Your big Mercuries. Your big
Okay, it
Mercs.
might have been a Mercury.
Your Marauders would have 390s or 410s.
I don't think it was a Ford car. I don't know why I want to say 390 engine.
Oh, you know what? There was an AMC Ambassador with a 390 they used for cop cars.
No, this was a family car.
Yeah, big four-door.
No, it wasn't an AMC though. 1984, Denver.
All right, let me roll this card out and get to my little Ford here.
Anyway, no
We are
steps
so
on that
afraid.
mountain. So,
But they built us another room here, so we're going to get some more space in the next couple of weeks. I am just thrilled about that.
they hired you on, so they're making more room, huh?
I'm telling you.
That's a big fella. We need some more space around here.
Damn right. We're pretty well crammed in here.
Let me put that on the main thing here. And look at the block. Look at it. Oh, you got a complete engine over there. Got one there. You got the pistons in it. Oh, look at that. Oh, man, that is per day.
That's your old Pontiac right there.
Man, look at the valve covers on that thing. Yeah, buddy.
There's the Chrysler Hemi I'm going to be working on next. I got to finish this little 289 here first.
Oh, 289. Go ahead. I had a block, 289 block. No, 283 block. My bad. Chevy.
That'd be like that one there.
289 Ford.
Yeah. Well, this one is actually a 302 going by the casting number. C9, the C90E, that's a 69. C for 60. 9 for 9. And then the date code, we're looking at 9K31. So September, October of 69 is when this was made.
They didn't make a 302 in 69, did they?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
They did?
302.
In 1969?
Yep. 302 come out in 67 or 68.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep. 302 come out to replace the 289.
Okay.
And they replaced the 289 with it, and they replaced the 292, the old Y blocks that they were putting in pickup trucks. When they went 67 is when it come out. 67, and I think its first application of a 302 was in your F100 pickup truck, F100 and F150.
Ford Galaxy. No, Scott, it wasn't that.
Oh, Galaxy's had 390s.
I want to say that was a Bonneville.
Bonneville would be a Pontiac. They had
Yeah,
389s.
Pontiac.
389s and
What
421s.
did the 396 come in?
Chevrolets.
Chevys.
Yeah.
Well, okay, Chevy. Maybe it was a big old Caprice.
Yeah, that's entirely possible.
I think those were cop cars at one time. But this one had a police and a police package in it. Okay, because
You know, if
she
it,
got it, and it was a car that was ordered with the police interceptor package, and they didn't never picked it up, so they put it for sale, and she bought it. Well, the husband bought it for her.
here's
So
one
yeah,
of Frost's,
Caprice. That's what it was. And the Caprice, a long time ago, those were big cars.
here's one of Frosty's mini bikes here. It's got some shit stacked up on top.
You got a Honda on that thing?
Yeah, Honda copy. This is a little Hemi engine. It's a Ducar 212.
Chanda.
Yeah, like a Honda GX 200.
Yeah, I call them Chandas.
Yeah, a clone.
If they don't say Predator, I call them Chanda.
That there is a NASCAR head from, say, your Aero Body Thunderbird, 83, 84 era.
.389 came out of a Catalina convertible.
Yeah, 389 Pontiac. Boy, they made that thing for a long time. I think the last 389 come in a early 67 Firebird. Then they went to the 400. So the early ones, even if it says 400 on it, it might be a 389. Leftover parts, you know. Oh, here we get back further into the dungeon. That there with all the cylinders is a Packard Straight 8. You see that?
Oh, yeah.
In all its flat-headed glory.
What was that red block I saw there?
This one here?
I think so, yeah. No, I don't think it had any plastic on it. It might have.
That one there is a Chrysler Hemi.
No, not that one. It must have been that one then. It must have been that one. What's that red one? Like a 327 or something, 350?
Huh. This is an LS 5.3, so 327-inch LS.
Yeah. At least I got Chevy, right?
There's an orange Chevy head down there next to the bucket. But that orange one right there is a Chrysler 426 Hemi, 1966.
Damn it.
I'll get closer to it. When I get the lights on, I'll get closer to it. It's got the main studs all girdled together and all the main caps, and it's real stout looking. So I got to wash him up. It's all measured and ready to go. I'm just waiting on rings, and I can slide him together. Oh, here's a 390 right there. There's a Ford 390.
Yeah, buddy of mine, I say buddy, was my cousin. Actually, he had I forget what year pickup, Ford. He was a Ford guy. And he had an 85 Chevy Silverado, too. He did have that. But more or less, he was a Ford guy. He had Mustangs, loved his Mustangs. He had a 390 in that pickup truck. Man, that thing, boy. And he had dual exhaust on it. He put dual exhaust on everything he had.
Yeah.
Except for that Cutlass 442, it came with dual exhaust.
I loved that 390 pickup that I had. I had a 72 truck. I pulled the 360 out, and I put a 390 in it. And it was a completely different animal after that. Wow. I didn't get crazy with it. I mean, it was just a mild camshaft, a 65 station wagon, blocking heads, but I put a little bit bigger valve in it and the right piston, and just did a nice rebuild on it. Man, that thing would boil the tires. It would go up any grade. It burned quite a bit of fuel, but it was a smooth running engine. I mean, it ran smoother than my Lincoln. I had a Lincoln with a 460, and that damn truck, the 390, ran smoother than the Lincoln did. Okay. Now that I got some light, I can see what I'm doing. I am going to put this phone on the charger for a minute, but I will be able to hear you. Let's see.
Okay. Point the phone at whatever you're working on. There's a 1970. The oldie but a goodie. I forget if the 70 had the 69 torch. I think it was a 69 and 68.
There's your Pontiac.
Oh, let me switch this over. Is that the one you showed earlier?
Yeah.
The one that was built? Yeah. Yeah,
nice,
I recognize the plastic on top of the car. Oh, yeah, look at that chrome alternator. Man.
Yeah, you got a bunch of chrome.
4-barrel. Yeah, that thing do some running.
Oh, I'm sure it will.
Well, change the thermostat on that thing so easy.
Right there.
Right there.
Oh, yeah, if I can get this thing to stand up kind of right here, I'll be in good shape. Put in between the spark plug wires. How's that?
Oh, where you gonna be working at?
On that little Ford right there. Yeah. Let me see.
On that block right there with the bearing sticking up. Okay.
Well, you can see the crankshaft.
Right there. Okay, yeah.
Let me see. Yeah.
Yeah, now you got it.
All right. As long as it stays there, we'll be in good shape. Am I charging? Yes. So it's not for nothing.
I only got a few more dimes to scope through, so 1988 thick grain. Might have another 20 dimes to go through. Oh, nice brand new one right there. Oh, no, 3 years old. Looks like a brand new one. 21 again. One horsepower per cubic inch, same as the old 45. This one doesn't look as shiny as the 21, and it's new. Well, seen a lot of pockets, I guess.
Okay. Looks like my phone tipped over, but never fear, I can get to it from here.
Yeah, it did. I didn't even notice when it happened. Damn, all my 21s are like brand new dimes. Go cut quarters.
How often do you find
Salt
money
River.
you take there?
Was that?
How often do you find money that's worth something there?
Oh, it depends. I hadn't found anything awesome in a while. Tuskegee Airmen. Uh, we're trying to think of when's the last time I found a W quarter. Uh, Found a W a while back. Uh,
Maybe it's more about the looking than the finding.
yeah, well, when I hit the coin store, like at Walmart or whatever, when if I'm with Johnny, if he brings me over there, then the coin star's for him first, and if he forgets about it, then I'll go to it, and check the reject tray. I found a W quarter in that coin store. I think I was the first YouTuber in the coin community to find a W quarter in a coin store. I mean, people were finding them in change at Walmart, but not in a coin store. That was the first. They put the W mint mark, and W's for West Point on quarters. And what was it? 2017, 18, and 19.
Really? I got a
And
few quarters in my pocket.
I know it's 17 and 18 and 19 a couple of years. I mean, a couple of series, because that different series of quarters, and they had 2 million quarters of each series. They had low forms, which they had the woman on the spinning wheel on the reverse of that quarter, and then they had the Mariana Islands. They had 2 million W quarters of those. World War II, they had the guys creeping on the ground. I think that was Iwo Jima. I forget all what designs there were, but there was 5 each year for 2 years, and I think 2 for the 3rd year, I think.
These are all Denver, including this one.
69 and 70 with the reverse of 68. Okay.
This one's crossing the Delaware, but the backside looks normal.
What? Wait, hold on a minute.
Okay, I got a crossing the Delaware.
Crossing the Delaware. It should have George Washington in a boat.
Yeah, and then
okay,
the opposite side looks like your old style quarter, says 2021, and
yeah, well, that's what it's supposed to look like. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to look like.
It don't look like all the newer ones with the portraits and stuff on them, where they have a different shaped. Instead of saying Liberty, they say United States of America, and they spell out $quarter. They take God off.
Crossing the Delaware was a state quarter.
Ah, I got you. Okay, so that's a.
And like the other ones that like America the Beautiful quarters, those had every state on them also, but they were the national park quarters.
Okay, here I got a Theodore Roosevelt. I got a Harper's Ferry. And I've got a Block Island.
Okay. Now you want to look for W mint marks.
Okay, these are all Denver.
Okay.
W mint marks.
Yeah. Then you got a couple dollars when you find one of them.
Mm-hmm. I will keep my eyes open.
I mean, if you find one that is in mint, super mint condition, like if you get just so happen you get a box of quarters that all brand new rolls, same date, you know, which be kind of hard to find that nowadays. Like 2017 or 2018 be kind of hard to find that.
Yeah.
All you know, all the roll, all every quarter in there that date from the mint, you know, Grand Canyon Park. There's Arizona. I think that's the one that's got the extra cactus leaves on it, if I'm not mistaken. 2008. Yeah, that's the state quarter there. Crossing the Delaware. Trying to think. Yeah, this is the state quarter here, and it's got, you know, Washington on it. You know, with the mint mark on the side, but the dates on the, you know, back side.
Yeah.
Got the normal George Washington front on it. Not that newer style like the lady quarters, the women quarters. That they changed Washington altogether, and he's turned the other way too. Oklahoma, state quarter. That forked tail bird.
I got to find me some hearts.
Hawaii.
Oh, no, that don't go with this.
Two 2019 and 2020. Okay. Yeah, here's that newer style Washington here. Profile. He's facing the other way and different. That is the
Oh,
Bessie Coleman
I see it.
right there. Yeah, you see the quarter? See the profile of Washington, how it's different?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, these are the women quarters. Is that thing offset? Let's see. Okay, that's straight up and down right there. All right. I wonder if that thing is counter rotated.
Here's a big
It is a little. It is a little bit, not much.
A little bit off kilter.
Yeah, not much. About 5 degrees, that don't mean nothing. It's got to be at least 45 degrees out to be worth anything.
I'm surprised they don't stamp both sides at the same time.
They do. They do. But sometimes the dye gets out of that collar and it rotates.
Ah. That's a Chevrolet for sure.
Got a few errors on the ladies' quarters too. Look it up. There's a Kentucky State quarter with the thoroughbreds.
I'm listening and paying attention, Boo. I'm just looking for a Ford oil pump here. Bear with me.
All right, I got a few more dimes. Yeah, about 15 dimes, I think. Let's count. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I was close. I said 15. There's a Van the Man right there.
Well, hello. There's an M68A, which is...
What's up, Van? How you doing?
Standard.
Not good.
Not good, Koya.
Well, last Saturday I got sick, and that triggered my muscle spasms. So I worked about half this week. Well, I could at the office. So I have to spend it at home in bed. So I lost out some money.
Oh yeah, you lost a full payday, huh?
I lost about 15, 18 hours of pay.
Oh, excuse me.
But I was listening to y'all in the car. I was eating supper in my car.
I got you.
So I've been finding these muscle trimmers for my muscular dystrophy all week.
You
And now, so I've already hunted coins at all. I tell y'all, almost a full box sitting, a penny sitting in my house.
almost a full box?
Yep.
Well, I bet you David Carlisle wishes that's all he had. He's probably got about 20 boxes under his kitchen table. David Carlisle's got about 25 boxes of pennies at any given time.
I think I've only hunted 6 rolls of pennies so far. There's a
Oh,
box I picked up last week.
like they say, coin collectors are never broke. Mike Badger said, looking for a cud. Oh, look for a cud on the plain wing or the Bessie quarter. Oh, okay. Not a cud, but a chip. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Cud's on the rim.
Now, you was talking about those West Point quarters? Was it 2019 and 2020 only?
Okay. And the
And
W?
yeah, with the W's. And on the 2020s, got the V75 privy mark for the end of the World War II.
Right. Victory. 75 years.
Yep.
Boy, that scope comes in so big and pretty when you want it to. All right, let's see. Looking for a die chip on the wing. Don't see
Yep.
nothing. I
Now,
mean, there's something at
sometimes
that
if you,
corner right there, but that ain't squat. That looks might be a little chip, but that ain't squat. I think that's a light. I mean, I would call that a light on that wingtip right there. But back then, they didn't have lights on planes.
now you're only going to find out on the Philly coins. What you can look for, if you see something bright and shiny above that wing, that's the beginning of a die chip.
Yeah. Mike Madden says that the wing has a die chip on it. I don't know if that's a chip. I don't know if that's a small chip right there or if that's just part of the design, like a light, you know. But they didn't have lights back then, as far as I know.
Nope, they didn't. Oh. Yeah, Saturday was not good for me. I woke up, got my son to work, came back. First one at noon. Next thing I know, my son's coming at 12:30. I was so incoherent. I said, I don't think I'm able to drive. So I didn't work at Domino's at all Saturday. Went in Sunday, it felt great. And Monday morning, around 9:30, most spasms started up. My body got so weakened from the cold, caused the muscle spasms from a muscular dystrophy to show up.
Oh boy. Okay,
So
I need to get me some lemonade, and I'll be right back.
Oh. The search for hardware continues. A worthy looking bolt. Nice. Preferably the same size. Okay, all I need now is a washer. Asking too much.
Matt T. Coins, what's up, Mon ami? My first 389 was in my 65 GTO convertible.
That would have one. 368. Anything 368 would be a 389. 68 later would be 400. Pontiac was always weird with their displacements, though. They had a 326 V8 that was actually closer to a 340. Aha, that's it. Holy shit, I found what I was looking for. That never happens. We had a tear down guy up here. His job was to tear stuff down and wash parts and organize. No, he was not very good. He did not last. I'm not saying I miss him now. I am just saying I hate this part of the job.
Yeah, I had a friend of mine, his dad had an old 56 Chevy pickup. It didn't run, but he told him, said, if you could break the engine down, he'd check of every part, I'll get the engine redone, and y'all put it back together, and we'll see if it cranked up. So we spent one summer pulling that engine apart. Four of us sitting, we took the hood off. So we got four of us sitting inside the truck engine compartment, because all it was the engine, an alternator, and the fan, and that was about it. And we pulled that thing, we disassembled that whole engine without taking out off the mounts. So when we finally got to that part, just on both of the mounts, his dad borrowed an engine lift, took it out, sent it off and got it refurbished by a guy here in Baton Rouge. His name went by Greenlee. He got to resurface the heads, the mounts. He did everything. He put it back together that spring. I guess is just working on weekends. And by June, we had that truck up and running. It ran like a kitten for a long time.
A big old six banger, huh?
Yep.
Oh, Scott said, I built my 389 over 35 years ago, bored 30 over, and I got Mallory dual point ignition on it.
I haven't seen one of those in a long time. I haven't seen a set of points in a long time.
It's been a while since I've seen a set myself.
This little Ford, I was just digging. There's a Mallory Unilite distributor for it. You remember them? Got a little photo sensor in them.
No, I sure don't.
Well, it looks just like the dual point on the outside, but instead of having the points on the breaker plate, it has some little optical sensor, like a Hall effect or something.
Like a Hall effect sensor.
Something. It's not magnetic. I know the Unilites weren't magnetic. They were something else.
Last time points I saw was my dad's 7700 Civic.
We had an outboard in the shop a while back, had points on it. Had to order a condenser for it. Condenser was shot on it. At Johnny's shop, we got a condenser checker, capacitor, and coil tester. It's a Stevens mount. That thing.
Can't your
That thing's from the 70s, I think, or the late 60s.
Can't your multimeter check them? If you got microfarads?
Yeah. Yeah, most multimeters do. I've a few of my multimeters have a capacitor setting on it, but they don't give you an ESR though. Like on electrolytic caps, in radios, your older electrolytics, they'll build up ESR, equivalent series resistance. It's not a capacitor anymore. It's more like a resistor.
Gotcha.
And ESR, I have different testers for. I have a tester that solely does ESR. That's it. It doesn't show capacitance. It shows the ESR of the capacitor.
You would think it would stand for electrostatic resistance.
Yeah, no, equivalent series resistance. That means your capacitor is turning into a resistor or already turned into one. If you got a capacitor with 30 ohms, it's a resistor. It's a 30 ohm resistor. It's not doing its charging, discharging job anymore.
Did I tell you that I found a 2018 DDO on the Picture Rock Quarter?
Sure didn't.
So if I get the strength to go up, I got it hitting here, but I can't put the gun in the computer.
I remember the Sun engine testers, the diagnostic machines. Yeah, they were big, like an arcade game. I remember the trade school. I brought my car in the trade school to diagnose it. I was missing one cylinder, and they told me which cylinder it was. It was a huge, had a big old TV screen on it, a big CRT screen, cathode ray tube. It would show like an oscilloscope showing all the plugs firing and all that. I think it was a number 2 cylinder that was out on mine.
My first car was
I had changed the plug. At least I thought I changed the plugs with a brand new set. And it was still missing. I brought it in. I don't know if it was the wire that was bad on it or what. I forget. That was in 1980. I was 15. Man, I was 79, 80, something like that. But I was if I'm not mistaken, it was a Sun diagnostic test machine at trade school.
When I was a senior in high school.
Matt's got one in the barn.
The summer of my senior year in high school, right before it started, my dad bought me a 77 Cutlass Supreme. It ran great and everything, when I finally get my license where I can start driving it, I came home and said, Dad, something's not right. It said, something sounds like it's missing. So I went and got the timing gun, put it on there. Okay, this is an automatic 8-cylinder. You know, that thing was off just by a hair with the timing. And that
Was
caused
it-
it to run to idle rough.
It was retarded.
Yeah, the way I fixed it was I loosened up the distributor cap and I just slightly swung it to the left just a little bit. And then I went to one of the pulleys. I think it's a pulley for the alternator. And basically I lowered the alternator just a little bit. And it brought that thing brought it right back into timing. Let me tell you, whoever owned that car put a high carburetor on there. They changed out the whole drivetrain out to a high performance. I was leaving cars that were turbocharged or supercharged sitting still.
Oh yeah, well your timing was retarded a little bit. That means it was backed off too much, and you advanced your timing a little bit. Anytime you advance your timing a little bit, you get you get going real good. But when you go to start your engine, sometimes if your starter, it'll act like your starter's dragging or lagging. It'll do yo 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 like that. You know, your starter. That means your time is too advanced.
Well, no, I got the
We
timing
caught
back.
some guys running crawfish traps,
Oh,
and Thad Joe went to start his engine, and they heard that started dragging like that. And when they took off running, they took off. They was on the other side of the field, so they was near the street, okay, near the country road that our crawfish pond was on, and his timing was advanced too much, and it did that. Then by the time he hit it again, hit the starter again, it fired right up, and if that engine would have started the first time, would have caught up with them black boys, because there was 2 black guys running our crawfish traps, and we were hiding. We got there way before sunup, and they were there right at sunup, and they started running them crawfish traps right where just enough to where they could see, without a flashlight.
yeah. Well, I just know that timing was off just a little bit.
Yeah, it's probably just backed off a little bit, and you advanced it a little bit, and yeah, them things run hot. You advance your timing a little bit on them old V8s. You put a little pep in your step. Put it that way.
No, I actually got the timing back to where it was supposed to be at.
Yeah, but if you advance it just a little bit, they give that engine a little pep in its step.
I didn't need to do that.
You didn't need that?
No, we already had enough pep in it because I used to drag race when I was in college. We used to drag race on the interstate from I-55 to Highway 51. And the deal was you come out together from the on-ramp onto the interstate, and we knew where the line was to start. So you start off evenly. And this one guy was supercharged. By the time he caught up to where I was at, I already done crossed the finish line and making the exit to go up Highway 51. Now, one night the state police were waiting for us, and I killed the lights because it was almost a full moon, and I ran the interstate all the way up to Satsuma. Took Satsuma Highway all the way up to Mississippi. Killed the light, cut the lights back on, cut over, and came back down. I burned up a tank of gas, and that was only 45-mile round trip.
Dang.
That car would suck gas down.
Oh, I can
Cause
imagine.
it was 4-barrel carburetor.
Oh yeah, and you was in the secondaries too, wasn't you?
Once I hit 50, the third and fourth barrel would open up, and that was it. It was all pure gas going down.
Yeah, that's all for them coins.
Let me see if I get my strength together. I turn my scope on and put this up on the monitor and show you. Oh God!
I told you about my buddy finding that 91 double die,
Uh-uh.
I'm gonna share a picture of it. 1991 Denver double die. DDO. I mean, he sent me a picture of it, and that's what I got. You know, I got it in my computer. Let me move this. Get my regular camera back. Get my regular camera. Get my settings here. Camera. Logitech. There we are. All right. You get my scope out the way here. That's one hell of a coin scope. I don't use it just for coins. I use it for circuit boards, electronics. Good for finding bad solder joints. And micro soldering too. Microscopic soldering. And you get resistors, capacitors, man, those things, even the transistors, man, they tiny. I mean, an eighth of an inch. I got some resistors that look like a grain of sand. Let me find out. Whoa. Let's see. Receipt hog. Man, you won a sweepstakes. One of your sweepstakes entries has won. You won 10 coins. Oh, wow. We already added the coins to your receipt hog account. I had 90 coins and now I got 100. Okay. Wow. Each receipt I scan, that's 25, I think. Okay, let's see. Oh, maybe it's only one coin. Okay, fetch is 25 points. Oh, let me see. Where's that? It's an email to myself. Where's it at? Where's that?
Here. You look in here? What's in there? The old the front cover.
Right here. Here we go.
No, it's in the boxes. Yeah, I looked down there. I didn't see the telephone drive, but that doesn't mean it's not there.
This thing's got some light glare on it, but it's not my picture. So let me share screen. DDO, share, and there it is. Where is it? Right there. Full screen layout. Okay. Van, you here? Southern Coin Hunter, you here or?
I'm here. I had the mic muted.
Okay. There's that penny right there.
I'm trying to find my desktop tripod.
Can you see that image right there?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. What do you think of that one? It's all over the place on that one.
If I somebody get it great, now that's something I would go get graded.
Yeah, I want to send an email of that to Miss Paula. See what she thinks about it. But like I said, it's not my penny. The doubling looks good everywhere except for on Trust right there. It's on the Wii a little bit, not much. It's on In God. The date is, man, it's real pronounced there. Yeah, that ain't no machine doubling there. If that's machine doubling, that's the best example of machine doubling I've ever seen in my life.
And every model is in a different
Okay, let's see.
And the old train.
cover here. Then the damper has to match it. But it's probably fine.
Scott said I daily drove my 389 for years till the gas went over 250 a gallon. Oh yeah. Scott Kelly got a 426
Destroyed me. This
Hemi, I think it is. 426. Anyway, I don't know if it's a Ford Cobra Jet.
I got my paycheck and
Anyway, you got a 426 for sale. $500. Oh, where's
Okay.
Frosty? I thought he was in earshot.
a late payment and
Okay, Cajun, you can share my screen.
so that's
See it?
yeah, so it was $300.
Ah,
$6.
where's it at?
And Progressive took out.
Look at the words "In God We Trust."
Okay. Yeah, I see a little bit of Dublin. There's to the east,
They had 140.
a little bit to the east.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it on the. I can see it a little bit on the W.
Oh, that's the whole motto's doubles, including the mint mark. It's doubles.
Okay.
That was my paycheck.
There's a little bit of doubling going up in here in America. See, all that's kind of spread to the east, but it's got damage, like right there above the D.
Yeah, and in between the T and the E, and at the end on the rim to the end.
Yeah, and look at the word Liberty. All that's doubles.
I'm not seeing it like you are for some reason.
Well, I can't zoom in on the camera any more than what it is already.
Right.
But if you look at the T, well, look at the Y on Liberty. It's a lot thicker to the onto the right side of it.
I see that.
See, this is all dirty. It's got damage down here.
Monster take it to push his pipe with or something?
But the strongest is going to be right here in the words "In God We Trust." That I got 2 weeks ago, I guess it was. I got some change out of the car wash. This was in the change.
Oh, really?
Yep. The week before that, I got Carwest Spray West Point quarter in change at the car wash. So this matches up to Variety Vista and DoubleDie.com. The only known examples are this, of that being double. So that I found that I haven't yet to do my 3-month recap. It's going to be in there.
I can go buy one, but I can't buy anything.
Liberty has notches, didn't it? Mike
Yeah.
Badger.
Burn with my ass. I gotta make a fucking $80 payment.
You go put Variety Vista, you can compare it.
I can't
It's
pay
more in the T,
goddamn money.
the L, and the Y.
Okay,
Everything else is slight doubling. And then this is pictured rocks. So I ain't got a little die crack run right to there. It's a little bit
Oh,
doubling,
Mike. Go ahead.
some slight doubling in the K and the S, but those are just markers. But it's got that die. It's got that's a piece of hair. Never mind.
You bring a gasket set?
What do you need?
So
Heads? The
Well-
gaskets?
Just maybe the oil pump drives with the gasket set.
No. I think you might, I don't know what to do with it.
these are some. That's me back checking nickels. Can you see that high spot? The bright spot right here.
Yeah.
No, that's a piece of metal. That's beginning of a beehive die chip.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Oh, yeah. I see that metal, kind of like laminating or something, right?
Yeah,
Kinda look like lamination. I mean,
yeah, it's an early stage. These are just a few I found so far. This last batch of knuckles. Let me see what we got here in this one. This is a bright shiny spot, so that's the very beginning of it. There's no metal, but you know the metal's moving because it's make it shinier.
See why anybody would have put it in here, but maybe they
Chew. How you doing, man? Welcome to the live stream. Blues Coin said that's machine doubling on that 1991 penny. There he is. Back again. I didn't see you earlier tonight, Blues. Did you were you here earlier in the comments? Yeah, I see him right there, right after fly on the wall. Okay. Oh yeah, that's when I was yeah, okay. That's when I seen it's right before David Carlisle's my little baby girl Amber has a birthday tomorrow. And I didn't see I saw that because my name was highlighted. So what's up, Blues? So you think that's machine doubling, huh?
Okay, I'm turning my camera off. I'll go lay back down.
Take care of the dogs. Got you. Well, Mike Badger, what you think about that 91? You think that's machine doubling? Man, if that's machine doubling, that's the best machine doubling I ever seen. Best example of machine doubling I've ever seen in my life. I mean, they got separate serifs on that date. 710, what's up? Oh, Eric, I did send you a link.
I took my camera down. You can turn off my. You could unshare it. I'm gonna lay back down my bed.
Oh, okay, Mike. I already let me see if I could bring it back up. It's not my picture, it's my neighbor. All right, Mike. Let me get it back for you here. Share screen. Get that full screen layout on it. Right there, Mike. I know you're on a phone, so you got a little bit of 3-inch screen, 4-inch screen would have you. So, but that's the biggest I can get it right there. And then they got some, light glare on the coin itself. But it's all over in Liberty. It's not so much up in Trust. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of separation there inside the nines. Right in this area here. I mean, if that's machine doubling, that's the best example of machine doubling I've ever seen. 710, like, hey, is that double? I'm thinking so. I mean, them nines are very good separated.
You always go check out Variety Vista and DoubleDie.com and see if they have everything listed for that 91.
Yeah, and that's the biggest I can get it there. So, but let me stop sharing that. I've been meaning to look it up, Variety Vista. Yeah, David Carlisle looks like machine doubling to him. So,
Oh, I found out today that this Saturday at the Holiday Inn on the airline, we're having a coin show.
really,
First one in about 15, 20 years.
where at?
The Holiday Inn or here in the airline in I-12. From 9 to 5 Saturday.
Okay.
Well, look, I'm going to back out. I've been having a hard week. So I'm sorry I was kind of late getting in, but I was talking to my mom on the phone and had to call my daughter. And I'll catch y'all next week, maybe. We'll see.
Oh,
So,
okay, Van.
yeah, so I'm going back on out. And like I always say every week, man, always check both sides of that coin. You never know what you're going to find. Because I didn't think about checking that 2018 until I looked again and I saw that doubling. I said, okay, I finally found a double die on the obverse. So, and it's listed on Variety Vista and DoubleDie.com.
All right, Van.
So,
Take it easy. Appreciate you coming in.
yeah, catch y'all later. Good luck on that engine.
Thank you. If I can ever find the damn oil pump drive, I'll be done. Oh, I'm talking to my phone.
Oh, I got 15 minutes left. Get me a little something to eat.
I'm gonna clean up here and call it a night, Boo. I'll talk to you soon. I'll catch you on the next stream.
All right, you heading out?
Yeah, I'll catch you on the next stream, buddy.
All right, Frosty. Appreciate you coming in, man.
Talk to you soon.
All right, now, Pluto. A pot pie over rice. Oh, yeah. I love a pot pie. Liberty look like it's double die to you? Okay, Mike. This new truck is big inside. Did you get it registered down there? The guy, I mean, I know you need tags for it and all that. You registered in Florida or what?
We don't have a stock one out of anything, huh?
Huh? Frosty, you still alive?
Not one up on the shelf.
I don't know if Frosty can hear me or not, but I don't know what button he hit, but he didn't hit leave studio. Frosty, it says direct message for free breasts exams. Oh, so you got a tag down there in Florida? Wow. That saves on taxes. Because, man, New York is high on taxes. You got a memory foam mattress in the sleeper. Wow. You got a double sleeper on that or a single? Probably a double, because I hadn't seen a single sleeper in a long time. Oh, you're going to flip it. Okay. Single? Okay. My baby, what you doing at Daddy's feet, huh? What you doing at Daddy's feet?
Put the bearings in there.
Yeah, you had said that earlier, 17,000. That's not bad, man. That's not bad at all. I didn't get the name of it. You know, you never did. You just said I got a new semi, and you're gonna pull your Tahoe back. You got a little dolly. You're gonna pull it back with. Should better get 85. What year is it, and what make is it? I know you said you had a 10-speed in it. I didn't catch the engine. Well, you didn't throw it out, so. A KW. Oh, okay. Man, you got a KW with not even 500,000 miles for 17,000, a 2019. 5 years old, not bad. Not bad. What engine you got in it? Cat? About 300 horses, 350 horses. 3406. Nice. Packard. You got me lost on that word. When Frosty goes to take his charger out of his phone, he's going to see that he's still alive. Frosty. Packer is the engine, brand of engine. A Packer or a Packer. Packer. Am I saying it right? Like Packard, like an old Packard, vehicle. Packard. Jean-Luc Picard. I'll look that up later. I ain't gonna Google that now because it'll slow me down. Boom, Badger. What's up, mon ami?
Oh, it let me through finally.
Yeah. Well, since your picture's not showing, it might treat you a little better than with your picture up. Buddy of mine,
Yeah, I
he
took
said,
it off.
a buddy of
I've been
mine, he
trying
said,
everything, so
it's a T680. Okay. A buddy of mine says that in StreamYard, if I leave my avatar up, my picture up, or like right now, but if I switch over to my avatar, if I disable my camera, he said it doesn't affect it, slow his stream down. But you're not on your, you're on StreamYard's servers. You're not on your computer or phone, because I used to stream with 6 people on my phone, on StreamYard, and full wave
we got
Rick.
used to it.
What's up? You remember those days back, 5
Yeah.
years ago?
I never had a problem. Didn't used to anyway.
Yeah. I mean, hell, if you live, with a full panel of 6 people, and you
I
on a
don't know how to
phone,
split the
yeah,
screen, so
no,
I
dude,
can't
yeah, I mean,
see the comments. But
you ain't gonna do that with Google Hangouts, not with 6 people in the panel, not on a phone, unless you got a
no.
modern day iPhone 25 or whatever, yeah, then it'd be possible on Google Hangout,
Yeah.
because that's an ultra fast phone, but a solar panel on the roof, you can have that. Now, solar panels are all right. For they have their pluses. Like if you camp and you want to run a little light or something, you got a solar panel to charge a battery. That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
But for us for going completely off grid with solar panels, man, you got to have that inverter. You got upkeep and maintenance on that thing in your attic, to convert from the batteries to 110. And that stuff goes out, which I know, hey, solar's good and all right. You save money. You can even sell electricity back to the power company. Every year they send you a check, or however you want to do with the check, but I got a guy down the road. He gets a yearly check from Clico, and it's about $1,000 a year. Batteries are expensive. Those deep cycle batteries.
Cost though.
Yeah, the initial cost. Back when they first started that, hell, them solar companies, they were pushing it. They were like, tax incentives and all that stuff. They were advertising that on TV years ago. So, I mean, it was hardly no cost to you,
Yeah.
to get a solar set up. The government was paying half of that stuff.
I'm wanting a solar generator.
How big?
About a 3,000. That'd cover everything I ever wanted. So
That's what you got now. That's what you had.
great.
That's what you got now. That you had one at one time.
I had a small one. Well, that's what I've still got. It's a small one.
Oh, okay.
Mine right now is only a 750, but it does well.
A few cloudy days can mess you up. Yeah. Well, my sister had a camper. It was like a 40-foot camper. And she got a deal of solar panels and battery banks and all that. She did that after she got it, I think. And she could go 5 days without sun. She had a hell of a bank of batteries on that thing. And I mean, even though it's cloudy, you still getting some juice, to them panels, solar panels.
Yeah, if I depended solely on solar panels, I would run out of power, but I've got a gasoline generator that I can kick on and charge this other generator too.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
Oh, you got it's an inverter. Okay.
yeah, I got an
Solar
inverter
panels,
set up.
12-volt batteries or whatever volt batteries they are, but it's converting it to 110, correct?
Right, right.
Okay, that's an inverter.
Yeah, I'm set up on
A,
inverter system.
a converter,
That just goes from high to low voltage or whatever. Right?
a converter goes from 110 to 12 or 110 to 24 or whatever. An inverter is from 12 or 24 to a 110.
Okay.
Kingpin release activate. Stop immediately. Kingpin release without request. 16 miles an hour. What? Oh, that was 9:53 a.m. That warning was sent to you. That's when it happened at 9:53 a.m. And it's got a seatbelt sign that's red. But Kingpin release activated. Without, and then it says stop immediately. Kingpin release without request. So that means stop what you're doing and go check that puppy out. That's your other truck. Oh, your other truck at your house. Somebody undone your trailer. Oh, wait a minute. Where's your truck at? Your house? Well, you ain't got no trailer at your house. You got that bobtail at your house, unless your truck's at the yard and somebody unhooked the trailer for you. Which I don't see how they're going to do that when they ain't got a key to the truck. I'm talking about to move your truck out from under the trailer with the landing gear down. Huh. Well, it says doing 16 miles an hour. Heading north. I don't know. Miss Coney Pop. I paid a driver to cover. Oh, okay. His Kingpin opened by itself. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Look at the yeah, okay. The driver I paid to drive my truck sent it to me. Oh, okay. His Kingpin opened by itself. Maybe it wasn't engaged good. You know, maybe he didn't slam it when he backed up to it. You know, to engage it, lock it in all the way. It didn't come off, but almost.
What,
I don't know how the newer trucks are. I just know you have to pull the hell out of that handle to get it unlocked.
Yeah.
If you weighed 100 pounds, you wasn't getting it out unless you had unless you were very powerful at 100 pounds.
To hook
You had
up
to
on
put some
some of them
ass
older
into
trailers,
thing.
you had to hit them. You know, you used to have to hit them, those old trailers pretty hard.
Yeah, you mean to engage the Kingpin to close it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
so we need a bearing separator or a 2-jaw puller or what?
And they've got computerized everything now, don't they?
Well, he, you know, like I said, he's got a driver driving his truck for him, and the warning on the dash came on. Kingpin, you know, opened up. So, bad sensor. It's electric Kingpin, no handle. Oh, okay, yeah. Switch, yeah. Shit, back in my day, it was got a handle on it. And like I said, if you didn't have enough ass, you wasn't getting it open.
Yeah.
What's the fisherman's favorite aftershave? Cutty Shark. Cutty Shark Scotch. Aqua Velveeta. It's getting an old school put on. Cutty is better. Aqua Velveeta. Well, that would be a favorite cheese. I don't know about aftershave. Aqua Velveeta. Oh, Aqua Velva. Okay, there you go. Yeah. Aqua Velva. That was an aftershave. Yeah, I remember that Menon aftershave. And commercials on TV, and then a little kid on Home Alone. I think he does that. I think, and then after he shaves, oh yeah, your first shave, and you put aftershave on or cologne on. Oh Lord, yeah, your skin's not used to a razor; it's gonna burn. I gotta go get some more lemonade. Shall I return?
Is that mine? All yours. Find them in buckets.
Oh yeah, there's shit everywhere. Where the fuck is the puller?
Well, let's just start putting tools away, and eventually it's going to turn up. Put that away.
You need this to clean that crank.
Put it in the salt tank. Put this somewhere safe. It's going to turn down rod socket, half-inch rod nuts.
It's in a metal case. The puller?
Metal case?
Yeah.
Look under the bench.
Yeah, I looked. Yeah.
Probably buried under something on one of these shelves.
I'm back. Oh, Frosty still doesn't realize he didn't leave the studio yet, huh?
It's here.
Boy. I'll send him an email and let's see if we're gonna hear it beep. That was good, baby. Our little puppy likes ice. Well, she's not a puppy anymore. She turned 3 in October. This month, she'll be 3. I didn't realize we lost him, Mike.
Yeah, it kicked me out for a second. Yeah, my puppy's at 100, and he's still around 120 pounds. He's 1 year old.
Which one?
The new one, one I got after Mingo died.
Oh, okay. You talking about the one you
Come
found
here.
up in the hills or in the mountains or a different one?
No, it's this one. My daughter got me this one because I was mourning Mingo so bad. He
Oh,
looks, he's
okay.
colored up like Mingo was, but he's so much bigger, man. 120-pound dog, and he's only a puppy still.
Now, remember you showed me a picture of a dog. I think he acquired up in the hills. I'm not sure.
I think it was that one. He was just up there with me. He likes to run up there in the hills.
Okay.
It's a fast dog to be as big as he is.
Missing a Henny rod and piston.
Huh?
It's like we're missing a Henny rod and piston.
Old Spice. Full wave, right? Old Spice.
Oh,
Had a smoky, mellow smell. Yeah, that was Old Spice.
it's too
Had a
late.
ship on the little white bottle. Looked like a Miller Lite pony bottle. You know, a little 8-ounce, 7-ounce pony. Little 8-packs. The 8-packs of had Miller and Miller Lite. You know, all beers have Bud. Bud had them out. 8 packs. Oh, you quit smoking, Ken? So who's smoking? Your better half? 2 months cigarette free. Well, in another, what's today? The 4th? No, the 3rd. In another week and a half, it'll be 4 months. I quit.
Very
Both
good.
quit. Okay, so that's the little. So that last pack you sent me, that last envelope, I mean, that's it right there. That's the last envelope I'm gonna get from you, huh? I didn't open it yet. I remember you sent me a note in one of the envelopes. 2 envelopes ago, you said this will be the last envelope for a while. We cutting down on smoking, so and then I got a pack an envelope after that, and then I got this envelope just a couple days ago. So I guess that's gonna be the last one. Yep, there's a note in the last one too. Okay, let me see. Let me open it up. Mail call. Well, I sure appreciate that, Ken. In fact, I made an order a while back, and that order got lost. They said it got lost in the mail. That once it hits the post office, that's it. It's out of their hands. So we got screwed out of that. Here's the last of the coupons. The coupons. We have quit at the time of this writing, and it has been 1 month and 1 week since my last smoke. Sorry I've not been around YouTube lately. I just needed a serious break. Oh, I hear you. Yeah, I noticed that didn't see any videos. I'll pop in every now and then. Best regards, East Coast Ken. Turn over. Of these, I memorized your address. Ha ha. Well, thank you, Ken. Appreciate it, man, very much. I wish they wouldn't have. The post office wouldn't have lost that last order. That sucks a fat one. Yeah, Scott, you need to drop your Tahoe off at Ken's over there so he can paint it. In a good candy apple red Metaflake. I think Ford had the candy apple red, or was it cherry red? I think Ford was candy apple red, and Chevy was cherry red.
I found
Not
another
over
88 over 87, Cajun.
What was that?
Indian head penny.
88
No.
over 87. You found that?
Yeah. I found another one.
It's not the Soul Winona box.
No?
88 over 86.
No, that's
Renegade, what's up, Mona Me? No, I want a 93 Ford Jewel Green. Okay. All right, on a Chevy Tahoe. I can almost smell it, but not name it. Wait, I'm about to paint a Camaro. Got into a TikTok beef with a guy who paints cars for 500. Really? Paint a Camaro for free. Got into a TikTok beef. Paints cars for 500. Oh. Let me see. But Full Wave said, no, not Old Spice. Another one, maybe fisherman related, more smoky than Old Spice. That's the only one I know that had a ship on the bottle. Was Old Spice. Now the Scotch whiskey, Scotch Cutty Short, they had a ship on that bottle, but that's not aftershave.
It is to some people.
On their breath. When
Yeah.
a cop stops them, hey, what is that aftershave? Cut it short. He painted the Camaro, and I'm going to redo it. But that's the TikTok drama. Just saying, I'm going to be busy and broke it. Broke it. Ha ha. Oh, okay. Broke out. Busy and broke after that. Ha ha. But that's okay. Bait the hook. What's up? Speaking of fishing, a cologne that's ship related. I say cologne. Well, aftershave. Got doggy boy a lightning strike in my leg. Man, I hate that.
$3. It's just got
Man, them things went away for a while. Now,
a metal box with tools and fabric.
I haven't been taking the gabapentin, and muscle relaxers, and I just like once a day in the morning. I take my medicine religiously in the morning, and I forget to take them in the afternoon, at night. When I was supposed to take that gabapentin like 4 times a day or whatever, which I don't. I heard some bad stuff about it, but I mean, it hadn't affected me. Well, I don't know, maybe my temper. Flexeril supposed to take 3 times a day. Only take it once. Gabapentin, I forget how many times a day for that. 4 times, I think. I think I get 120 pills a month. So yeah, that's 4 times a day.
God, that's more than I take for my heart attack. And I can't remember to take them.
Okay, Ken, take it easy, man. Appreciate you stopping in. And hey, man, congratulations on the quitting the cigarettes. Quitting smoking for a couple months. Like I said, I quit now. It's going on 4 months since I had a puff on a cigar. So someone tell Cajun what I said, because I gotta go. Okay, well, I'll see you in the Midwest Coin Club. Hello, Cajun in chat. Paula Blooms. Hi, Cajun. I'm at dinner, but I answered the email. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you, Miss Paula. Let me see what she says here. Check my email on my phone. Let me see. Die deterioration, not a double die. Okay. All right. Thank you, Miss Paula. Well, I guess that confirms it. I only got 2 people saying double die and 2 people saying machine doubling. Okay. Oh, Frosty finally left the studio. Hey, Miss Paula, enjoy your dinner. Thank you for stopping in. Hello, Midwest Coin Club. How y'all doing? Renegade, what you been up to? How you been feeling, man, since your episode? Okay, let's see. Chuck that. Get rid of some of these envelopes. There. Whoops. Make sure there ain't no more in there, man. Them things worth 100 points a piece. Start walking on the road, try to find them and pick them up. All right. That's the last of the Mohegan. $100%, not a double die. Thank you, Miss Paula. I was starting to feel better, but now my blood pressure is going back high again, and I get out of breath easy. Oh, okay. Yeah, we went shopping yesterday, grocery shopping, and I didn't have the buggy for a little while. In fact, I had to go to the little boy's room, and I was like by the produce, and the little boy's room is way over by the dairy, and that's clean across the store. And man, that's that Super One store. That's a big store, and by the time I got back, man, I was walking off, leaning over and crooked and all because I didn't have a buggy to help, support. And oh boy, that sciatic nerve was bad. Man, I'm getting all kind of notifications. Be getting popular. T680 Packer. Okay. MX. Okay. Well, I've seen the comment T something. I have to write that down. See if I can find that comment. T680 Packer. All right. Oh, yeah. Look at that little sleeper there. Man, that looks like a double. See what that engine looks like. I never heard of those. I added one too many R when I copied it by hand. Oh yeah, you got all kind of little electronics in the sleeper with you there. Radio, yeah. Climate control in the sleeper. Hell yeah. Boy, that's a clean looking truck, man. For the sleeper. Like it's well upkept. I'm downloading some more pictures. Yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about. All right. All right, you muted, Mike. Hewlett Blackard.
Yes.
Hewlett Packard. No, this is
To
a
the dog here a
Packard.
minute.
A Packard diesel engine, full wave. It's a PACCAR. Diesel engine is the KW's got Kenworth truck semis got in it. Monkey King Metals, what's happening, Mon Ami? How you doing, man? I hadn't seen you in a little while. All right, let's see, man. We 21 minutes over. I didn't go take my food out of the refrigerator yet. I'm with you. I was talking about my cat, Hewlett Blackard. Oh, you named your kitty cat Hewlett Blackard? Really? A black cat? Just living here in Southern Cal. SoCal. Where you was at before? I thought you was in Southern Cal, or was you Northern Cal? Trying to remember. I think I remember you moving at one time. I think you did a move up north, and then didn't you move up north, and then now you're back in Southern Cal? Is that what I'm thinking about? Am I correct on that? Boy, I need a shave. North Washington. Okay, yeah, I thought so. All right, yeah. Yeah, I remember you had made a move a while back. I don't know if it was from California to Washington, and then now Washington back to Southern Cal, or years ago you was in Washington and then you just moved one time to Southern Cal. So, okay. Anyway, yeah, I remembered right. My memory served me well. I was paying attention. I'm broke, but I was paying attention. Okay, I'm glad to be back in the home state. Okay, yeah. So you did make a move from Cali to Washington, and then now you're back home. All right, got you. Good. Actually, it's Hewlett Packard, but she's black as midnight with no moon. So, yeah. Well, I know what Hewlett Packard is. You know, I have several Hewlett Packard products. So I think you got a few more Hewlett Packard products than I do. I know you got that spectrum analyzer. You got that oscilloscope, which I've got that signal generator. 1 gig signal generator. Let me see, what is it? 100 kilohertz to 1 gig with 990. Oh, Mike Badger popped off. Yeah, Hewlett Packard, but Hewlett Blackard, since she's black as midnight, the little kitty cat. And a crazy psycho kitty cat at that. All right, well, I think I'm gonna jump out of here. I'm gonna get me a little bit of something to munch on. Badger's back. Okay. I thought you popped out because I said I was gonna call it a night. All right, Monkey King Metals. Appreciate you, man. Next time you come in, I'll send you a link, when I'm not about to jump off, right away.
Okay. Maybe I'll get some better internet soon.
Well, I mean, you're doing good. You're clear, loud and clear. You know, your picture's not on, but I mean, that's, that's not a problem there. Uh, you never did hardly, uh, have your
Yeah,
camera
usually
on
just
your
have my
face.
avatar up anyway.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
always had your avatar on. When you used to be in the panel with me, you did a few face reveals. People could actually see
Yeah.
what you look like. At times.
I was afraid I'd break my
Most of
camera.
the time, you were showing coins. In my live stream.
Yeah. Must get me another scope. Missed my scope.
Yeah, you've seen that one I got, haven't you?
Yeah, that's a nice little setup.
Yeah, I like that arm and boom arm on it. It's just like an Amscope arm, but a hell of a lot
Oh,
cheaper.
yeah.
I mean, man, I got a swinging deal on that thing, man, for $25. Man, they lost money.
Yeah,
I
bud.
wanted to buy another one. Well, for a friend of mine, and they said, "Oh, we out. We out. We got the inventory." Yeah, I mean, I think they.
What was it for a monitor?
Oh, what? Oh,
Was
yeah,
that
yeah,
the
the
swing arm
arm.
for a
Yeah, it was
monitor
for a
or a TV?
monitor. Yeah, it was for a monitor or a TV, but a monitor. Yeah, computer
Yeah.
monitor. Because it's got the VESA plate on it right here.
Yeah,
See it right there?
that's cool.
That's
Yeah.
the VESA plate. And what I did,
Yeah.
I bought this. Oh, I was telling everybody this. The rod right here, that the the mount and all that.
Yeah.
Let me do this right here. Here we go. Right there. That the head, the actual lens, the scope mount right here. All right, this is a 50
Right.
millimeter right here, 50 millimeter. Let's see, take it out. See? Okay, it's not the 73 millimeter like Frank has. Coin Dragon, he has a 73
Yeah.
millimeter. He's got the stereoscope, okay, with the eyepieces.
Hmm.
I don't have
Yeah.
that. I just have the lens with the camera, okay. Man, this is a lot cheaper like this because I
would
use the
rather have
monitor to look at.
that.
I use the monitor to look at what
Yeah.
on my coins, and electronics, circuit boards, what have you. I'm looking at the monitor on that. I'm not
Yeah.
looking through them eyepieces, So anyway, so I'll $25.
That little swing arm made it nice.
Oh yeah, man. And it's got a rock solid stand too.
That's cool. That's what you got to have. I mean, oh yeah,
Look, you see it right there?
yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
let
That's
me-
solid. That's
right here. I mean, that's that big around, and there's the mount for it right here. I've got a board coming out from my wall
Wow.
that's solid, like 2x6, but it's a deck board. It's a 5/8 by
Yeah.
6. I mean, that base on there takes up. It's 6x6, takes up 36 square inches of footprint. Okay. I mean, 36 square inches ain't like that. It's not like a little bitty clamp, like for this right here, like for this arm.
yeah,
No, those are no. This right here won't hold that setup. Yeah, I mean that base arm came with that setup, but that rod that holds that scope set, that scope head, that rod I think was $20,
yeah.
and then the scope mount. No, that part was 30, I think. and then the lens was, which is the scope itself, 60, 55 or 60. Then the camera was 85.
That's not bad.
So,
It's not,
yeah, it's a lot cheaper than
that's not
$1,000.
bad. Oh,
Like what
good.
Frank got into his. Frank got $1,000 in his setup.
Yeah. I looked at those right before, well, along the same time I bought my scope, and it was a little out of my budget then. So that scope I had was just $100, but it done well for what it was.
How much was it?
$100.
100. What kind was it?
It was that I was trying to remember the name. It's like a pencil. It's just a small,
Oh, the
slender
Optitech.
scope.
The Optitech. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Paula
Optitech.
has one like it. Big T has
Man,
one.
they're good.
Yeah,
Webcams
they
too,
good.
man. They'll
Optitech.
switch
Oh,
right over
yeah.
to a webcam.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know,
Optitech's good. They was about $80 that I remember. I think they're about $60 now or $50. The price went down
oh, that's not
naturally.
bad.
They've been out for a while.
I'm fixing to get me another one. They take good pictures too. So,
Yeah,
you
Optitech.
know,
Yeah, you install the driver, the drivers for it in your computer, and uh yeah, you
yeah,
can do a lot of stuff with it. Like that little cheap one I got. I got a driver disc for it, a little CD disc about like that. And I installed the drivers in the computer. Now, if I would
yeah.
do that, I can take pictures with it, video, what have you. This one, I can do pictures. Yes, this one came with a remote. I haven't even put a battery in it yet. Because I didn't even know what size battery to put in it. It didn't say in the instruction
I
manual.
don't remember the name of the first one I had. It was shaped like an egg.
I
Remember,
know the
I
one.
had a
I
hard
know.
time making.
I remember. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The good thing about this one is I can
It worked good
cast
after
it
I
to the
figured
monitor.
that out.
Cast it in the. I can incorporate the camera in the StreamYard. Just like you're looking
That's
at
pretty
me.
neat.
That scope. That's actually a camera. And I
Yeah,
just
that
go to
Optitech
settings
one
and
will
click on
too.
that camera, and
You know,
boom, you're seeing the whole coin, the whole image, and I can take a screenshot of it.
right.
I can press a button and take a picture of it. Well, you got to have a card in it for that. SD card. They call it a F
Yeah.
something card or something. I forget. It's a different name for card's the same. They just call it a different slot or whatever. But yeah, I like.
I've got to get me. I've got a
I
Chromebook right now, and I'm not using it. I don't like it. Uh, I've got
Yeah,
to have
Pammy
another
J
laptop.
had issues with her Chromebook, but it was an older one, like one of the first generation Chromebooks, and she
Yeah.
couldn't do a lot on StreamYard that she wanted to do,
Yeah, it's too
because
much like a phone for me.
because of the
Uh,
fact that it was a Chromebook. It depends on what generation it is. They say the
yeah.
latest generation Chromebook, you can do a lot more with it on StreamYard than the first ones.
I hadn't even tried it on StreamYard yet. I might have to do that, but I don't know. I don't like the way it operates. I'm used to a laptop, Windows. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, this is uh, a HP laptop, Hewlett Packard.
That's what I
It's
had.
a 15-inch. It's a 15 BS 134WM. And yeah, it's I didn't spill coffee on the keyboard part of it, which the good thing about this laptop, these laptops model, the keyboard itself, you can't take the back cover off and empty the guts out and the keyboard comes out. No, it's sealed. Okay. It's sealed. So if you spill something in this keyboard, it's not reaching the motherboard. Okay. And I caught it
That's the way mine was.
real fast. When that coffee went in it, I caught it, I unplugged it, and I went to the sink and I turned it upside down and took some Windex and I wiped the keys down while it was upside down. I wiped the keys down and all to prevent sticking and stuff and the sugar in the coffee. Tommy Hanlon, how you doing, mon ami? How's the weather in Dublin, Ireland? Weather's fine here right now. Oh, we fixing to get some rain, tropical stuff. They got two things in the Gulf right now, and they're gonna merge or something. That's what the Hurricane Center's saying anyway. Not YouTube. There's a couple of weather guys. I don't think they're meteorologists. There's a couple of them out there that they just going by what the National Hurricane Center says, but they tried to get subs and views and all that, and thumbnails that's showing a full-blown hurricane at the Louisiana coast, okay? Like an old picture of Hurricane Andrew, you know? Yeah, you know, a hurricane in the Gulf, you know, Cat 4 hurricane in the Gulf. And there's a picture of a hurricane off the Louisiana coast. No. And this is before there was any tropical system in the Caribbean whatsoever. You know, there was nothing even related to a tropical storm. There was a lookout for it, but they were just jumping the gun saying it could happen. It could happen. Yeah, well, I don't deal with that. I don't watch stuff like that. I hit don't recommend channel when they do that.
Well, North Carolina called hell in that when we had just had.
Yeah. So where you at? North Carolina or South Carolina right now, Mike?
Oh, I'm still in Tennessee.
Oh,
it's in the corner. I'm right there in the corner of North Carolina, Tennessee, and South Carolina. As close as I can get in all three of them.
Oh, so yeah, okay. All right. You're in the tri-state area then. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. You know, I-40 that connects Tennessee and North Carolina, it's pretty much wiped out.
Oh, really? I-40 is?
Yeah. Yeah. It really done a number on that, and they just had so much water, man, that Charlotte's kind of closed off. You can't even get to Charlotte because of there's no way into it at the moment. All the roads are tore up and flooded and bridges are out. It's not been pretty over there.
Wow. Well, I talked to a buddy of mine. He lives in Ayden, North Carolina, which is about 45 miles or so from the coast, the Atlantic coast. And so that's eastern North Carolina. They didn't get affected like western North Carolina did, because North Carolina is, real wide. It's not that tall, but it's very wide. And so the western part of North Carolina and Tennessee, they got hit hard, man. I mean, hard. There was a congressman from Florida. His name was Wells, Tim Wells or Tom Wells, Cody Wells or something. I think he was a Wells. Anyway, he was a Florida congressman, but he was in North Carolina, western North Carolina, helping out. he was I don't know, he was in the Marines or something, and he was rescue, type of guy in the Marines, and he's used to having a hoist on and stuff, a harness like in a helicopter, rescuing people and stuff. So he was in a helicopter doing rescue efforts and all that, and they were refueling when he was getting interviewed by Fox News or whatever, and he's like, "Man, where's FEMA? There's no trace of FEMA over here at all." And they were talking about y'all need to leave that DEI alone or whatever, that diversification, whatever crap that's been going around. I don't know the real terminology for it, but yeah. Anyway, the government needs to leave that alone. Something about, it's not racial. It's kind of, but I don't know, diversity or something. I forgot. Y'all picking up what I'm laying down, I think. Anyway, they say government needs to leave that alone and get their stuff in the high gear and get over here and start helping people that need it.
They really need some help on
It's
the roads
equality,
and stuff, and they're all,
diversity, the
Charlotte's a
equality.
big city, and they're out of food, out of gas,
Man,
and they can't drink water. You never can drink the water when it's like that. So they're out of water, drinking water. It hit them really hard. It hit hard here pretty well. I mean, we had
yeah, where
gusts
you
of
at?
probably
Yeah,
30
in that
mile an hour.
area. Like you say, you just drying out now.
And it rained solid 3 days. Yeah, it'll be
It was
muddy
getting
here for a
rain
while.
up there before the
It
storm
rained.
hit,
I don't know how much
made
it did.
landfall. It was raining up there.
Yeah. We
They
hadn't
said
had
it
any
was going
rain
to
in
be
a month.
a
or so,
rainmaker.
you know.
He said it was going to be a rainmaker, and they said,
It
look
was.
out. There's no way to prepare for something like that. There's no way to
No.
prepare for something like that. Just like that movie, Greenland, with that fractured meteorite or whatever hits Earth, just a piece of it hits Earth. And it hit like Central Florida, whatever. I didn't see the movie. I'd like to see it, but can't watch it for free. On Amazon Prime, is not available in my area. Okay. So anyway, Greenland. They had something in one of the comments or something on a preview of it on YouTube. They said, "Why would if that was a real case scenario, would Earth be prepared for it?" No, because in the movie, the comet or whatever, that piece of comet was only, they discovered it 3 weeks out, 3 weeks before it made impact. No, there's no way to prepare for anything in 3 weeks. You're not going to send up a nuclear warhead or anything to bounce it off a course or anything, not 3 weeks ahead of time. Jack Gallman's video of the flooding at his house. Oh, that's right. Jack Gallman's in North Carolina, I think. One of the Carolinas. No, I did not. I'm going to have to look that up.
I couldn't believe the way I-40 was shut down. It just kind of, one of the bridges.
So it undermined it?
Bridges,
It undermined the interstate and the concrete fell in, or it took a bridge out, or what?
Yeah, it took one of the bigger bridges out, and then it took some of the main highway out too.
The main interstate undermined it. Yeah, because all interstates are concrete. 6 inch or 8 inch concrete. I think it's
all mountainous.
I'm going to say 8 inch concrete
through there.
I mean, when they do interstate work, concrete companies Man, their eyes get like that. The owners of concrete companies. Oh, interstate work. Oh yeah, concrete. We're gonna bid on that. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
in Baton Rouge for the
He goes and buys
10
his own
12
concrete company.
10-12 split. There was a company that bid on the job, on the whole construction job. Well, they didn't bid out any concrete. They put their own concrete plant in at the job site.
Yeah, that's what I was
They used,
saying.
yeah, they
I
put
would.
their own
I
concrete
get the
plant in. So,
contract, something like that.
yeah, so and with their own
Yeah.
trucks and
Why
all
not?
that.
You're
Yeah.
gonna use it.
Jack
Yeah.
Gallman's house 3 days after the storm. All right, let me oh, it's a YouTube video, okay? Open link in new tab. I can't share it, but there's a link right there that David Carlisle put up if y'all want to see it.
How do you split? How do I get my comments on this thing on this phone?
Oh, on a
I
phone?
can't figure that out. Yeah.
You have to turn
That
it a
split
certain
screen.
way, and then it'll say show chat. No, you don't split screen. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I forgot about that. They have there's a comment section there. I think if you turn your phone a certain way, you better see comments and
Hey,
StreamYard.
I've got it. I've got it. Yeah, I've got it right here. And it's kind of faded out.
I see
on
a
the
lot
chat.
of flood.
It'll never let me do that. I've got to
Only a
connect to
minute.
YouTube.
1 minute, 18 seconds. Okay, he's in his vehicle. He's in a trailer court area. Well, he's making a big wave too with his car or truck. That wave is going in people's houses. Oh boy, look at the current on that. Wow. Oh, a bridge. There's that raging river. I wouldn't want to cross that bridge with that river. Oh, somebody's ice chest was floating. I wonder if there ain't any beer in it. That is a raging river right there now. You went through a trailer park area or a street with a bunch of nice mobile homes on it. Oh, man. Okay, I didn't see his house. My house 3 days after the storm. I didn't see his house. 50 comments. Yeah, Jack Gallman, he always comes in the chats and say, hello everybody from something North Carolina. I sent a picture of it, Cajun, Scott said. Whoa. This won't be fixed overnight. I guess not. I think I saw that road in a video on the news. There was a couple of cars going on the like westbound lane, but the eastbound lane or whatever it is. This won't be fixed overnight. Buddha gig or on I-40 repair timeline. Dang. And look how thick that concrete is too. There's asphalt over concrete, and that concrete underneath that asphalt looks to be 8 inches. So yeah, that was some serious undermining. That was right by a river. Okay. in a curve in a bend on the river. So yeah, that thing came out like that, and it was in that bend like that. And then that outside of that river, yeah, that's where your heavy current is. On the inside of a river, it's always shallow because that's where the sediment drops. Yeah, man, that is something else.
I was reading the comments.
And there's a nice KW, Scott. Marion, North Carolina. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Jack has
Marion's
no
not too far
electrical
from me.
power and no ice. Dang, can't keep his beer
And no ice.
cold. Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, that's bad.
He bought a generator for $1,000 and he can't get gas. I believe that. I believe it. You gotta drive out of state to get gas. Yeah. You better make sure there's gas so if you drive out of state, you can put gas in your vehicle to get back.
Wow.
Beers for fears. Yeah, they had an ice chest, a red igloo ice chest floating in the video right by the river bridge there. Yeah, that's the only thing bad if you got a generator and you ain't got no fuel to power it up. That's what's good about a home generator that's on a slab, but you got to make sure that that floodwaters don't get to it. I mean,
True.
you need to make sure floodwaters don't reach the intake of it. You know,
That's where a
when they
man needs
exhaust,
a hydrogen separator.
yeah,
You know?
yeah, well, they got plenty of water for that over there, muddy water, but
Yeah, for real. A coffin. Oh God.
no, he's in Utah. He's trying to make a joke. Unless he saw one down the Jordan River floating, because you don't see coffins down the Jordan River, you see bodies.
I forgot what the death toll so far is. North
It's
Carolina.
man, I heard like I don't know who reported it, but I seen or heard 600 altogether missing and dead or something like that.
Oh my God. I didn't know
I
it was
don't
that
know.
high.
I don't know, but I think that was fake news though. I think that was a YouTuber, that one weather guy that's trying to get views and all that. I think he had mentioned that was 600 altogether missing and dead. You know, which
Wow.
I kind of would believe that, but more on like
Well, if you know
500 missing and 100 dead. But I think it's more than 100 dead though. It's more than that.
they said Charlotte was totally cut off. That there's no way to get into Charlotte, so they could be counting those people as missing. For a
Okay.
lot of them. Uh,
Yeah.
that's a big city now to be cut off.
Oh, Fullway saw that on the news. A coffin floating down the river. Missy said she saw that too. David Carlisle said
Oh,
that too. Coffins floating down the river. Coffins coming out the ground.
God, that'd be awful.
Yeah. See, the cemetery graveyard that my family's buried at, everything's above ground, but it's in sealed tombs. You know, it's it's right on the banks of the Vermilion River, the graveyard, right on the banks of the river, Vermilion River, and you got concrete. The way Dad set it up, when I was a kid, we went out there and built all the farms, concrete farms, and it's
Yeah.
concrete, and then the granite, the tomb company, Marble and Granite Works, would come and they set the tombs on top of our concrete. So I
Hmm.
don't know if there's any kind of adhesive, you know, or what, but we had the empty slabs, and then that's where all the tombs were put on. Then the coffin goes in the tomb, and then the lid put on, you know, and sealed.
Huh.
No, I knew you wasn't making a joke for a way. That kind of slipped out, but I didn't know if you were talking about over there, or I know you didn't see it in person, but you know, on the news. But I thought you might have been talking about the Jordan River. No, that's the floodwaters, Missy, doing that. That's the floodwaters, Missy, doing that.
You know the ground's soft and everything. The trees are coming down with it, and things coming up out of the ground too. So,
Mm. Yeah, I know. I remember, you know, several hurricanes, and that area with the graveyard I was talking about, yeah, that floods. But like I said, it's, you know, everything's sealed. There's a few in the
yeah,
ground, you know, but there's no way for them to get out, you know, unless
right.
uh, unless they
Ain't
kind
so
of
much
forced
concrete
open,
there.
you know.
It can't hardly float.
Yeah, oh yeah, there's too much concrete, you know, in this graveyard. You know, everything the way the concrete tomb is and all that. Yeah, it's no.
Yeah.
Hopefully it was empty and just came out the back of a hearse. Well, if a coffin was in the back of a hearse, I'm pretty sure there was something in it in the coffin. I gotta get me some more lemonade and lean off the dock. I shall return.
Well, good plug, David.
They are empty on the way to the event, then they're occupied, right? Uh well, when they pick you up, if you die in a house, the coroner picks you up and they put you on a gurney stretcher, and then they bring you to the morgue or hospital, to find out what cause of death. If not, if they don't do an autopsy, then you're brought to the funeral home, and you get all the blood pumped out of you, and embalmed, and then you go in a coffin, and you're out to present. But when they pick you up, now you go in a like a hearse. The hearse picks you up. The coroner is there to pronounce you dead, and then boom, then they put you in the hearse on a stretcher. And this Lean Off the Dock moment brought to you by Grumpy Stack Tires. Buy stacks, Grumpy Stack Tires, that is, located in Ville Platte, Louisiana, home of the Million Mile Tire. And you ship it, they'll handle it. All right, I'm getting out of here. Appreciate you coming up, Mike. You want to say goodbye to everybody?
Good to see y'all again. I'm out of here.
All right, everybody. Good
Cajun,
seeing y'all.
I need
Go
some
ahead.
flips. Are you still selling?
What kind?
Mainly pennies, quarters, and nickels.
Oh, cardboard flips.
Yeah.
Okay. I know I got a bunch of nickel flips. Guardhouse.
Send me an email and tell me what you got and how much. And I'll
Okay.
buy
I
some
will
from
do
you.
that.
You got some.
Yeah, I got.
Appreciate it.
I think I got. I don't know, 600 nickel flips. I think. I don't know how many other ones I got. Because I know I was using the
Don't need
nickel
that
flips
many.
for pennies. But damn, shipping so much on them things, because they're so
Oh, I
thick.
know it. Yeah.
I mean, I can use ground advantage on a box, instead of the, or I could, I mean, the medium flat rate, like the side load box, the one like for Monopoly games and stuff, man, them things are long and wide. Because you can't hardly put more than 4 or 5 boxes, because my flips come with the boxes, and the blue box, the nickels have the blue boxes, for nickel blue, like the wrappers, but it's hard to get,
Right.
because the boxes are a certain length, and I think you have to use a large flat rate because of the length. Because the large flat rate is 12 inches and the medium's 11.5. I think the boxes might fit in the medium, but you play hell trying to get all that. But a side load, man, you can get a lot of stuff in a side load.
Yeah.
But a non like the flat rate box, it's a flat rate up to 70 pounds. But those flips don't weigh. I mean, they weigh. Don't get me wrong. I think 10 boxes. Or was it 8 boxes of Guardhouse flips? I forget if it was 10 boxes I sent to. I'm still alive, Missy. Yeah, but I didn't want to put all that mixed in with the pennies. There's only pennies in that. I mean, I don't know where the silver. Whatever. Anyway, copper coins. Mike Daughtry.
Yeah.
He bought 10,000 Guardhouse flips from me. The clear ones. And 10,000 flips weighed 38 pounds, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow.
That was a good sized box,
Yeah. That's what.
But anyway, it's just not the weight that I'm thinking about. It's just the
volume.
It's the size. On the flat rate, they charge for a large flat rate deep box, where it's $20, 18 or $20 now, I think.
Yeah. Is it
Medium's
going up
like
that much?
14. It used to be $16, and I think it went up to 20. Right at 20. I would have to get a zip code and see.
Yeah.
But no, I mean it's a flat rate, but with the flat rate box itself. But you can't get many of them in there because of the size of the box.
Well, there's no place close here. Even Chattanooga don't have them.
Flips?
You know, I can get some at Hobby Lobby, but they usually don't. They come like 50 at the most, I think, in a package, and it's assorted. You
Oh,
way they
yeah.
sell them, it's you know, and they're high. They're
Really?
real high.
Hell, I think it's not, but with the box, 100 flips with the box, I think it's $5.
That's worth paying the shipping, really, or would be to me. Anyway, yeah, just give me a holler and let me know what you got.
Okay. Yeah, I will. Yeah, I'll just send you a link and we go, or just stick around and we go back. You know, just stick around. We'll be backstage.
Okay.
All right. All right, everybody. Good to see y'all again. Appreciate y'all coming in. And y'all know the routine. It's good being north of the grass. Y'all stay safe. Be that way. Be that way. Stay safe. And as always, love, peace, and crackling grease. Catch y'all later. I Pluto. All right, in stream.